what is the hardest problem that you face when you deal with an entrepreneur? Meaning, you mentioned about the competition in deals, and everyone on the private equity market says that every deal is auctioned, every deal is intermediated, and it's harder to establish a personal connection with an entrepreneur, as Ivan and I did with Alex. So how do you win deals? What's the story?
That's a good question. First of all, I totally share what Ivan was saying about the, let's say, the mindset of Italian entrepreneur. I think I really see it also, let's say, in bigger company, in a family-owned company. They probably have a mindset in like maintaining and protecting their status quo, and not really thinking in with let's say with a higher goal potential and would boost growth, and let's say so it's quite. They always see, first of all, typical Italian entrepreneurs see they open to their capital only when there is some, let's say, really big step, big transitional step that they want to take. That means, or either a generational change, or really have a. It's not typically open. They do not open their capital if they do not see. Let's say a sort of way out from them. It's true. There's competition. It's more difficult to build up, let's say, a personal relationship with them. I think the key element of winning deals in Italy, especially in Italy. Of course, you need to play the game of the rule of the game. So you need to be prepared to pay the right price for the company. But then you also need to let's say try to show your capability in taking care of their babies, their company, and make it grow. So really, I think the winning point is when you are able to show at the beginning that you will take over his company, or you become a partner with the entrepreneur, and you will bring value. Of course, it's much easier if you have a track record and you have a history to show, and this, I think those are the main two elements that you have to build with the entrepreneur. Of course, you need to play with the rule. What I see here, the situation, as I said, I believe the deal flow will continue, and there will be a lot of opportunity. My question mark, but it's really one of the key questions I have right now is it's a sort of valuation gap right now. The probably seller expectation remains in the world before February 2020, and so I think there will be a much more gap between the seller expectation and what a buyer could be ready to pay right now. Good assets will remain with a high price, of course. I don't see the situation right now. I do not see a crisis of leverage, so financing will be there. Will probably be a little bit lower, but not significantly lower than pre-COVID. So I think there will be some gap between. So discussion could be more difficult, and probably you need to think really more long term and not looking only at 2020 results. And then, of course, there are some technical tools that you can put in place. For example, talking about earn-out, ratchet. So you need to, of course, find some mechanism that can help, let's say, fill up the gap and try to close the deal.